Well, hello everyone. It's time to bring back something I used to do, and I'm starting out with a bang with something that I regret. There's a long time ago, in fact with the camera that I'm using right now, that I used to record videos of me trying strange drinks, strange candies, things of that nature, and you might even see over the other shoulder, not the one that I'm pointing to with right now, there's some candy that we'll be trying in the near future. And we just got through moving, we're in a new house, so yeah, we're just kind of working on that sort of stuff and getting it ready. But a cow candy corner. And I've got a doozy today. In fact, let's see if I can get a good shine on this. This is a liquid death drink. Dude, come on. Come on, yeah, Deathberry Inferno. And there's this neat little warning on the package. Extremely spicy. And so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making these videos again, and the background that I've got, you know, to the sides of me there are going to be looking a little bit different. We're just kind of doing basic at the moment. And as time goes on, the background behind me is going to be changing. I'm getting some shelving put in here, and I'm going to have some decorations, books, things of that nature, games, you know, pop figures, things of that nature, make it look a little bit more, less like I haven't unpacked everything yet. But as I do these, I'm going to be making a tier list, starting with the things that I'm doing now. I can't go back and do the other ones, but I can start with what I've got now. And what I've got now is Liquid Death, Deathberry Inferno, which is supposed to be a very, very spicy drink. I am not looking forward to this. I don't know why I started doing this again, other than the fact that a few friends who used to watch me do these asked that I do them again. So we have opened our drink, we're going to give this a guzzle, we're going to see what it's like, and I'm probably going to regret everything that I've done up to this point. Cheers. Alright, so first of all, you get this taste of strawberry. And I like that. If you've never had Liquid Death before, Liquid Death, for the most part, they have really, really good drinks. They do a good job as far as making them taste like what they say they're going to taste like. There are a few I don't like all that much, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. We will be going through a lot of Liquid Death, by the way. We got the Liquid Death, the taste of strawberry. And so, as soon as the taste of strawberry hits, it goes, there is this burn that goes right after it. It's not, for me, it's not real bad. My wife would probably die. But my throat is still tingling a little bit. My mouth is still tingling a little bit. It's not like burning anymore, but there's that feeling of like, you know, like I said, just this tingling action that's going on. And I can feel warmth in my stomach at the moment. So like, it lives up to what it's saying. It's not going to be like your one chip challenge where you take down the chip and it's undying. It's, you know, it's nice. It's refreshing strawberry. It's a little bit of heat. Let me do another sip of it and see if it's any different now. Yeah, strawberry flavor and then the burn. That's really all there is to it. And that's not a bad thing. In fact, it has flavor to it. The flavor is not completely and wholly unsavory. It's got a bit of a burn to it, but it's not so much to the point where I think people who are lightweights probably won't be able to handle it. But you don't have like this fear of, you know how some of these as far as the heat is concerned, how some of them are like, how do I want to put this? You have to like sign a waiver because there's so many Schofields that, you know, they're like, hey look, if you've got a heart condition, you don't want to do this. If you're pregnant, you don't want to do this. It's not like that. It has the flavor, it has the heat to it, it's not as strong as I thought it would be, and honestly I can't tell off the top of my head if that's a good or bad thing, but yeah, I like it. I like it. that's how I'm going to start this out. I like it. Now, where would I rank this in a tier list? Could I continue drinking something like this and very much enjoying it? And the answer to that question is absolutely. I'm going to get me another sip of this right now, because it is good. I'm not really a fan of strawberry, but I like it. It has just enough heat to the point where I have that burn and it goes away. I think that's a perfect thing when you've got heat. There's no strange aftertaste. There's nothing that's rough. And I know I keep adding descriptions after sips, but it helps me get my thoughts together. There's, that's one of the big things that I don't like about a lot of hot things. You have that bad aftertaste after the fact where you're just like, oh, and everything tastes weird. I don't have that. And so that's a huge plus in my opinion. I cannot see the health items are so poorly printed on this. And make sure you can see that. Make sure that that's... Yeah. I can't read any of that. Oh, there we go. 10 calories. No clue about the rest of the stuff. How about I focus in on me, buddy? I still can't tell. It's so poorly printed on the back to the point where I know. But Liquid Death usually has little to no sugar in it. So that's always a positive as well. Very few calories. I would say give this a go. If you like heat, if you don't want something that's overwhelming, I'd give it a shot. And that's, our cow candy corner for the day. And so, give it the ranking, just off the top of my head, I would give this a solid, probably an A tier. That's the way I would rank this. Good flavor, just enough heat. Yeah, I would recommend this. It's a limited edition flavor. If you think it's something you might like, give it a go. Hope you all have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye now.